Ooh, better sound the alarm, the detective is back. Damn it, every time I come in here you... Ha! Don't sweat it, detective. I'm just bursting your chops. Besides, it's not my problem anymore. Huh? I'm out of here. Wait, that other job, the sketchy one, you didn't... No, probably won't believe me, but I actually took your advice. Hell, I hardly believe it myself. How flattering. Didn't think the hard-boiled detective would be so thin-skinned. Yeah. Anyway, where are you headed? Don't know. I think I'll leave the city. My big dreams kind of got drowned out, and now it's hard to be here and not fall back into old habits. Like hitting the old reset button, right? Reset button, huh? I could use one of those right about now. Things gotten that bad? I don't know yet. Probably. Only way to find out is to keep moving. Anything I can help with? Hey, don't give me that look. I mean it. No bullshit this time. Thanks, but I think I have to see out the rest of my problems on my own. Then why you did come in here? Couldn't tell you. I guess I've just kind of gotten wrapped up in this place. Sounds like you're the one who needs to leave the city. Bad places lead to bad memories, lead to bad decisions, if you ask me. And I'm an expert on bad decisions. Considering when we first met where you were on your knees, I didn't think you'd be standing here being all, I don't know, friendly with you. Good luck. Nah, you hold on to your luck. Looks like you just could use it more than me. See ya around, Ito. Oh, hey, Ayami. Perfect timing. Daiso, what's all this? Looks like you're all packed up. Like I said, perfect timing. I'm closing down. Oh, and this is good? It's great. To be honest, the last time I saw you, I was kind of slipping again, you know? Going down memory lane, but in the worst way possible. When I remembered our conversation the other day, how you said your attitude is the seasoning that flavors the food and all that, that sounds like a lot more poetic than I could have said it, but yeah, I remember. Anyway, I realized the only flavor that could come out of this place was bitter. Real bitter. Then, crazy thing, my wife comes in after refusing to see me for years. Uh-oh. Yeah, is right. Funny, she looked much older than I remembered. Guess I came a bit of a revelation when I saw her. I was clinging to this place, but for what? A life that haven't been living for a what if that will never happen. I realized giving up was keeping this place going, not the other way around. Guess some people do have some happy endings. If you call crippling debt happiness. Wasn't cheap to run this place. At least that wedding ring I pawned took care for the rent for the short term. So what are you going to do now? Well, Haruto's always bugging me to join him on the road on that takoyaki stand of his. You don't seem so keen on that the last time we talked. Well, you've had a change of heart? Have you been talking to Haruto again? No, could just see it in your face is all. He's always been my biggest supporter. Figure the least I can do is give the old luck a shot. Besides, with his help I'm getting back in touch with my daughter. Things aren't all rainbows and daisies, but I'll get there somehow. What about you? Me? What about me? Did that idol magazine I gave you helping? Raised more question than it answered. I doubt I could help you with that. With all the complicated stuff you do. Cooking was all I was ever good at. It's like you said though, keep following through until the end, right? Yeah, I guess so. Take care of yourself, Daiso. Don't be a stranger. Come by me and Hera to stand sometime. Okay, ich kann hier doch nicht nochmal rein. How's it going? Sadness. Like, never-ending sadness. So? Bad? I really dug this job too. Really felt it was the next step up the ladder, you know? Do you quit? Quit? Who would quit this sweet gig? Nah man, sir, I got fired. Like, after you and that other cop came here, everyone wanted to talk to me. The manager said I was a disgrace, whatever that means. Especially they found that weird stuff in the dumpster with the broken lock. I'm sorry to hear it, kid. Oh, like, woe is me. How the mighty had fallen. Welp, guess this guy's gonna hit the road. Like, see the country, you know? You're leaving Tokyo? Huh? Nah, man. Gonna go like Shibuya or something. Maybe go after my lifelong dream and become one of those guys who hands out tissues and flyers to people. Sky's the limit. Well, I better get back to work. I thought you said you were fired. Well, yeah, but I still gotta finish up, you know? Later. Take care of yourself, kid. Was it the Kamenkai who put this here? Or maybe the dark created it? These marks were never meant for me. Reina was trying to find her way back, like leaving breadcrumbs in a forest. Sometimes I wonder if this well went anywhere at all before Reina found it. The first time I came down here, I was so desperate I jumped right in without thinking. Am I doing the same thing again? When I found Kazuki's body, he was wearing the mask. She'd made him wear it as she'd been made to. Even after all the suffering she went through herself, she did it anyway. Can I really forgive her? She so desperately wanted to avoid becoming lost. When I was here the last I saw Tanaka, I heard him call to me. What was it he was trying to say? Was he begging for help or begging me to stay away? This time will be different. It's no longer leading to a shapeless tunnel. Reina is down there. I can feel myself being drawn to her. As I trudged through that oppressive, lonely place, I slowly became aware of someone else. The dark woke up and began to breath raged, harsh breaths, and inside of me our dread welled up, threatening to burst out. At once I realized the familiarity of that feeling and wasn't surprised at what I found. Reina, sitting there like a trapped animal, muscle tense like she might spring at any moment. In the dark, I wasn't scared of her. She was as trapped as I was, and just as powerless. We were equals. The rose as she saw me. She looked at me with that unnerving, unblinking stare, and wearing the smile that haunted me for so long like death mask. She was the cause of all of it, all my suffering. I'd put an end to it, one way or another. So, you went anyway, huh? Even though I told you to leave me alone. Why wouldn't you just forget and leave me alone? Ah, so that's it. You want to keep hurting me, right? I hate to burst your bubble, but if it's revenge you're after, it won't work. Nope, I can't blow my brains out down here. The dark won't let you. Ah, did I just hurt your feelings? Did you bring your little gun all the way down here for nothing? Are you disappointed? No, there's no point of bringing a gun to a place like this. It wouldn't solve anything. It didn't last time. Bet you thought you got rid of me the last time, huh? Too bad. We'll have to talk like old friends instead. After everything I tried to think that you would be the one to show up here in the end. Funny, isn't it? Isn't it? After all, you were only supposed to be a guest star on my little show, a little temporary addition to liven things up a bit. Then you kept showing up uninvited, digging up every sharp thing you can find to poke me with. Now I can't get rid of you. See, it is funny, right? No matter what we do, we're forced together again. We oughta make the best of it. You're right, we can't avoid each other forever. Fates force us together, so all we can do is see it through to the end. Even when I saw you in the forest, you were down here, weren't you? Where else? Welcome to the end of the line. You didn't even try to go up to the surface again, did you? You're pathetic. After everything you put me through, you stayed here, hiding from the light. Why would I go back? What would be the point? When I do, I look around and don't even recognize it anymore. The streets are different, the sounds have changed. Everyone I knew and ever cared about is gone. You don't know what it's like. Every day the same and feeling all my old pain again and again and again. People don't change, no matter what. No matter how much time goes, they all still look at me like I'm a flea-bitten dog to be kicked around and ignored. They hate me. In the end, it will end up back here anyway, so why fight it? At least down here nothing changes. When I was little, they said everything would be okay if I had the mask, but then Mommy died and the police took it away from me, and nothing's gone right since. No one ever cared about me. The police, the foster homes, the other girls in the agency, all hated me. They wanted me dead. You're just like the rest of them, only someday you'll grow old and die, and I'll still be here, unless you give me that mask. It isn't that simple. Having the mask isn't going to solve your problems. It is that simple. Everyone always tell me it can't be simple, but why not? None of this would have happened if it weren't for you. If you'd just given it to me in the first place, you could have lived your stupid little fantasy life. Instead, you had to be a hero and get involved in something that was none of your business. Why shouldn't I use it? Are my problems not as important as yours? Is it? That's it, isn't it? Everything is about you and making your life happy again. I won't let you be happy. I won't. If you won't help me, then fine. But I'll keep hurting you. And if you think it's bad now, you don't know half of it. Or you could give it to me and go on pretending to be happy while I'll find the door again. Again? Have you seen it before? I don't know exactly what you think is going to happen when you find it, but everything I've found tells me it's dangerous. No, you're wrong. The door isn't for you. The collector said so. If he said I had the mask, I could find it again. He said I found a shrine belonging to Kavana, that I could find it. So you met him too. Reina, he wasn't trying to help us. He must have been toying with us. Shut up, you don't know anything. He told me the mask would let me see the door again. Just like the day Mommy died. Then they put the mask on me and I kept my eyes closed like Mommy told me. Even when the people started getting sick and crying. Then I saw it. The door, even with my eyes still closed. When I looked at it, I heard Mommy's voice and I knew if I found it everything would be okay. I opened my eyes and it was gone. They took the mask and I saw Mommy on the ground. She wasn't moving anymore, like a doll. It was all my fault. It must have been. I did something wrong, but he told me if I found the mask I could make it right again. Now I'm being punished for being a big screw-up, for not being pure like they told me to be. Except people like Higashi. They shouldn't have hurt me. They shouldn't have me left alone. I had to punish them. I just want to stop them from hurting me. That doesn't make me bad, right? You understand, don't you? Understand? You choose to hurt people. You slit Tanaka's throat. You tried to kill me. You wanted to hurt the Kawana girl the first time I laid eyes on you. When Tanaka was chasing you, he was chasing after the blood trail you left behind. You can act as innocent as you want, but that doesn't change what you've done. You dragged me and Tanaka into your little personal hell, and that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that it's all I have left. And if I can't find him down here, then it was all for nothing. I didn't want to hurt him. It was the only way to bring him here. The same way I was brought here. The only way? Look at me, Reina. I'm down here. You can see me, right? Did you have to slit my throat? I'm sorry. No, you don't get to apologize. Not now. Tanaka deserves better than that. Where is he? You brought him down here, so tell me what you know. I don't know where he is. What do you mean you don't know? I can't play your games anymore, Reina. I've had enough. Maybe I don't get exactly what's happening, but everything in my life has gone to hell since you came into it. Stop, please. Why isn't he with you? Nothing's gone the way I thought it would. When I went back to Shinjuku, I remembered how I ended up in the dark. I knew what I had to do so Tanaka could be with me. Only the mask wasn't awake. It wasn't loud like in Kamakura, so I made you come into the tunnel with me and Tanaka so it could wake up. When I slit his throat right before you sent me back. When I woke up, Tanaka was next to me. We were together, but the mask was gone. He was alive? He was like me. Or I thought he was. At first, he seemed okay, but then he started wandering around, staring into space and talking to people who weren't there. Poor Tanaka, I think I broke him, Ayami. So he was down there. Tell me where he is. Heh, you don't get it, do you? I don't know where he is, and I don't care. Tanaka abandoned me. Even when he was here, he kept mumbling on and on about how he was going to help you. He gave you something, didn't he? That traitor. How else would you be able to keep finding me? He even said he saw the door. But he didn't take me there. I hate him. Why did he leave me? To think Tanaka would help a stupid little girl like me. It was dumb to try and bring him here. The collector said I'd find the door with the mask. I didn't want to be alone is all. Now you're here, so I guess the mask is too. I didn't need him after all. He's gone. You're wrong. I can feel him somewhere here. He's waiting for me. You can? Maybe he's at the door. Please take me there. Don't leave me. The mask opened the dark and took me straight to Reina. And now that I'm here, I can feel it, pulsing like a heartbeat. The door, the unknowable place where chance and fate have no importance. That's where Kazuki is, and I understand now what will happen if I bring Reina through it. She will cease to be. It will tear her limb from limb. There is no other way to make sure she'll never hurt anyone again. Her extermination would finally give me closure for what she's put me through. But if I do that, the dark would change shape again, and I hope I have to finding Kazuki would be lost. Whatever is left of him would be trapped here, waiting for me. There's no time left. I have to choose. Help you? I watched you put the man I love on his knees and slit his throat. You say you hated me, but for what? Trying to save someone? Trying to find the truth? I'm sorry for everything that happened to you, but somewhere along the way, instead of choosing to get help, you choose to kill. So no, I'm not going to help you, Reina. Whatever you were doesn't change what you've become. A rabid animal, foaming at the mouth to hurt others, and I won't risk losing Tanaka over putting you down. You aren't worth it. Ayami, please, why do you hate me? I don't hate you, Reina. You're an empty shell, a girl that might have been worth saving once. I've done a lot I'm not proud of to get to this point, but I won't add destroying the husk of a girl to that list. I'm going after Tanaka, your beloved Tanaka, who you tried to murder then abandoned. Goodbye, Reina. Ayami, don't leave. Please, I don't want to be alone here. I'll find you. If you bring him back, I'll find you again, I swear it. Wait, don't go. I did all there was to do. I walked away from her and didn't look back, though I could feel her eyes on me. My anger has sustained me to this point and given me a reason to descend further and further into the darkness. The rage I felt when I looked at that wretched little girl wasn't going to bring Kazuki back. I knew I had to leave her and my feelings toward her behind. Maybe doing so guarantees she'll come for me one day, but I have on focus what's important. Kazuki, he's so close. Up and down, shadow and light. There's nothing here to orient myself. All I can do is stumble forward. I can still feel the door, but there's something else alongside it. Kazuki, I can't hear him or see him, but he's there like a memory coming to my head all on its own. Yet I can't see the door or anything else through this darkness. What if I'm trapped down here forever, lost like Reina and Tanaka? No, there is a way. The only way to pierce this darkness on my own, but I'm scared to do it. A tool for getting blood and bending my mind to its breaking point, has come my last chance to move forward. The historian said the mask bearer could see the door. But I'm not the mask bearer. If I wear it, I would have to accept the consequences. Touching it alone almost drove me mad. What strain would wearing it put it on my head? Or I could turn back and try to find the surface and keep what little of my sanity I have left. The choice is simple. Turn to the light or descend deeper into the darkness. Something's changed. Memories of my childhood, feelings I had, my sense of self, ripped out of me as I entered, fading. I have to focus while I'm still me. There's someone else here. Kazuki, is it you? Stay put, I'll find you. Tanaka? Tanaka. Kazuki, is that you? Kazuki, say something. You can hear me, right? What if Reina was right? What if he's already gone? Oh god. Kazuki, please. Who? Ito? Ayami? Ayami, why are you here? That doesn't matter. All that matters is I heard you, and I'm here now. I can't believe it. Is it really you? What's wrong? I'm sorry. It's strange. I feel light. The memories are coming back. I'm sorry. I need a little time. I think I remember. Ayami, how are you here? You shouldn't be here. No, I probably shouldn't, but I came for you. The way I got here, I can remember it now. Ayami, she didn't... No, I came here on my own. She can't hurt us anymore. She's still out there? Poor thing. She's beyond help, Kazuki. Ayami, I can't remember clearly. I have to know what happened that night in the sewer. Why were you there? You know why I was there. I was looking for you. But it was a trap and I fell right into it. Maybe you think I'm a fool, but I was desperate. There she was, a girl I'd shot before, and you, helpless and on your knees. My head was swimming. It was unreal. I heard a gunshot before I woke up in the tunnels. Was that you? I didn't have a choice. What would you have done if she had a knife to my throat? I doubt I could have done better in your shoes. What's wrong? Is it true? Is what true? That you went with her willingly? That you gave her the mask? Kazuki, I have to know. Did you know what would happen? It's true, but not how you say. I saw her, a girl surrounded by an impossible darkness, who I'd obsessed over before her death, and she was alive somehow, still wanting my help, so I went with her. I thought I'd found truth, real truth, the kind of truth that tells us why we're here. I didn't tell you because I'd convinced myself that it would protect you. Faced with the impossible, I dived straight in without thinking of anyone else or what the consequences would be. Now that we're here in this place, I don't think I have it in me. Maybe I should be, but then I have to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Over the last few weeks, I've been grasping at straws in a world I don't understand, that I didn't even know existed. All because Reina shattered everything I thought I knew. Step by step, she hounded me, and trying to break me, but I kept pushing on because deep down I knew you were out there. But the truth is, I couldn't accept that you were gone, or that she was back. I couldn't accept that there were mysteries I couldn't solve. So like an idiot, I came after you. I didn't care about the girl. She was just a piece of the puzzle. Everyone and everything she touched suffered, so I think that she was able to trick you. I think it wasn't a trick. I saw the same puzzle you did, but I hadn't seen how far she'd gone. I still don't. I still think under the cracks there's a girl there, crying out for help. We didn't solve it, did we? All those formless shapes aren't any more solid now. No, but maybe that wasn't the point. What do you mean? Maybe we're not meant to know what it all means. Yet here we are, trying to change something that can't be changed. The mask and the shape-shifting darkness, they were made by people who wanted to control over the unknown. People like us, who were confronted with a mystery they had to solve. Fate and chance, life and death, the march of time, having control over them is an illusion. When I stand here with you, I understand that now. Guess that makes us lousy detectives, huh? Were we ever that good to begin with? I got myself kidnapped, and you were dumb enough to follow me. Thanks, Ayami. All those mysteries suddenly pale in comparison to the thought of having another day in your drafty apartment. Yeah. It was you who called to me, wasn't it? That night in the sewer? I don't remember. Everything since then is hazy. I wandered aimlessly. I was so tired and my body was so heavy. I started wearing other voices and seeing shapes in the darkness. Formless things that felt like people I desperately wanted to see, telling me everything would be alright if I kept moving forward then. People I haven't seen in a long time. One day I saw my mother. She told she missed me and to keep walking through the door and beyond. Did I ever tell you about my mother? She died when you were 15. She couldn't have been here. Still, I heard her like I can hear you now. Kazuki, what have we gotten ourselves into? I don't know, but I'm glad we're in it together. We made a hell of a team, didn't we? Following each other into the other's messes. What I'm trying to say is, Kazuki, are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry about me. How about you? It's nothing serious. That's never happened before. It must be reacting to you. Ayami, thanks for finding me, but you can't stay here. What are you saying? Neither can you. That's why I'm here, right? Thank you for coming for me. It makes me happy to see you. Happier than you know. I love you. Stop talking like that. You can save it from when we're back. Ayami, stop. I'm saying it because I may never have another chance. When I finally arrived at the door, I felt a warmth. Something told me if I kept walking, all the pain and uncertainty I felt would go away. Then why didn't you? Because I was waiting for you. Somehow I knew you were coming for me, and I wanted to see you and have one last self-centered moment. Last? No, stop saying that. You're the one who isn't supposed to be here. Can't you see that? It wasn't supposed to turn out this way. Tell me why you can't come back with me. Why I'm sorry, I feel a little dizzy. When I was lost in the dark, every time I moved forward, a piece of me was left in my footsteps, and all I could feel was fear. Until I reached the door and everything faded away. Ever since you've arrived, I've remembered who I was. All my happiness and joy, but all my suffering and doubt as well. If I kept walking away from the door, maybe I'd forget it for good. All those things that make us human can't be here. If you stay, you'll fade away, Ayami. So many people told me that being with you was a mistake, and that I should find some normal girl to settle down with. But the normal girls didn't understand me. They didn't make me better. I choose right. I wouldn't be who I am without you, but you wouldn't be nothing if you stayed here. Kazuki, No, there has to be a way. You said it yourself. This place is beyond your control. So you're giving up? After all this suffering? After everything I went through? That's not the man I love. That's this place. Ayami, I want nothing more than to come back with you, but I don't know if I leave, I won't be whole. The longer you stay here, the more I will destroy who you are. You are the turn back. Maybe he's right. Maybe this is the end of the road. I guess Reina was right after all. This place changed you. At least for now I can talk to you, see you again, and tell you that I tried. There isn't much time. I can feel myself being torn apart. Returning to the surface is the only chance I have saving myself. Kazuki, I won't leave you. You have to. You can't take me back, and the only way for you to get back is to the surface, is to go, and now. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. Ayami, don't be stupid. Stupid? Every day since Reina sent you here, the dark has been seeping into my existence and drawing me towards it. So I followed its pull, and when I did, I heard you call to me. Then everything fell apart. I was kicked off the police force. My friends abandoned me. I couldn't even keep track of what was real. So I chose to run towards the dark and everything I feared most, despite everything instinct telling me not to do. To find you. Ayami. When I chose to go through the door, I gave up a piece of myself. I feel like the only reason I remember what I am is because you were here with me. And now that I'm standing here, I'm not afraid anymore. Ayami, you have to understand, I haven't been able to talk, to remember myself for a long time. If we stay here, this won't be our reality. We'll both fade to nothing. Everyone has to face death, Kazuki. Before, when you said you wanted to forget the whole world above, it was hurt, but I think I understand it now. Every day I lifted my feet and trudged onward, not really knowing why, but now that we're together I get it. We suffered enough, Tanaka. I wanted to be with you, so let's forget the world together. You can't expect me to let you throw your life away. I won't let you. Won't let me? Since when have you been able to stop me? This is different. What exactly do you think you're saving me from? My life unraveled. Half of our friends think I killed you. The only thing that would be left for me is a mental hospital or prison. No, that's not the way to live. My mind's made up. Stubborn as always, huh? Of course, wouldn't be me if I wasn't. Can't argue with you there. To be honest, part of me wanted this. It's selfish, I know, but I was scared. Once I'd passed through the door, I didn't want to continue, even though every bone in my body told me, but fear always held me back. I'm sorry, Ayami, for leading you here, for everything. If that was your idea of leading me, you didn't do a very good job. No, Kazuki, I came here myself, and I don't regret a second of it, even if it didn't turn out like we'd hoped. And as terrible as the last few weeks are, we saw something, part of the mystery that everyone desperately wishes to see. Now we get to go the next step, whatever it is, together, knowing for certain there's more to it. Guess that makes us some of the lucky ones. You're really not scared? A little. No, that's wrong. I am. A lot. I'm really scared, but I'm not scared of this place, just of what I don't know. There's still a chance for you to turn back. I wonder what I gave up already by coming down here. Reina's bloodthirst, her hatred all came from trying to reconcile the world above and this one. I won't go return to become a rabid dog. So what now? It's easy, really. We start walking. Here, take my hand. Promise not let it go. I promise. Well, Tanaka, we've really gotten ourselves in the deep end now, huh? Let's find out what happens next. Together. So we did the only thing there was to. We walked forward, hand in hand. As the door gets further away, so do my memories of that world beyond it. Faces and places that I saw so recently feel like a lifetime ago. No one knows what happens next, but at least we're together. Das war wundervoll, Freunde. Das war einfach nur schön. Und ich freue mich, dass ihr dabei gewesen seid. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ich bin übelst exhausted, weil ich jetzt sehr lange nur Stuff vorlesen musste. Aber it's done. Für den Livestream, das wird alles als YouTube-Video kommen, alles als Let's Play. Wir sind jetzt bei 16, 17 Folgen, glaube ich. 18. Das Spiel ist einfach nur großartig. Und ich lege es euch wirklich ans Herz. Auch wenn ihr es jetzt quasi schon gesehen habt, es lohnt sich ein zweites Mal zu spielen, denn es gibt angeblich 11 Enden. Thanks you to all 5,551 Kickstarters.